Breakneck speed, we drown 10 pints of bitter.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought.
What's going on, friends, and welcome on back to Football Therapy avec moi, ta host, Jan. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Genuinely, wholeheartedly, really do hope that. And welcome back to Chelsea News, of course, the daily series here on this YouTube channel where I reflect on the Chelsea Huaguan, see what's happening, give you my thoughts on it, my opinions on it. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting old. Did you hear that crack? Yeah, never. That serves me right for trying to flex the guns. Welcome to Chelsea News. I am going to preview the Ipswich Town game as well, because we are playing them tomorrow. But I want to speak. I want to learn to speak first, and then I want to speak about Bradley Barcola, the France and PSG winger. Now, reliable and mainstream footballing publication L'Equipe are saying there are problems with him extending his contract with the Parisians, and that's probably, I'm going to speculate here, through his concerns of Désiré Doué, who's amazing. Because, of course, the front three at PSG at the moment is Ousmane Dembélé, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, and either Bradley Barcola or Désiré Doué. I mean, Doué looks absolutely sensational. Now, I am not reacting off a Chelsea are looking at buying Bradley Barcola story here, but I do want to talk about it, yeah? Because PSG are changing. They're changing. They're no longer the, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, everyone gets $500,000 a week. They're different now. And I'm looking at transfer marks. Of course, Barcola, off the bat, I'm going to show you some of his stats. He would be amazing. Yeah, he would be amazing. Chelsea are looking for a right-footed, versatile winger. Barcola is a right-footed, versatile winger that can play in all three positions. He plays a little bit up top, but he's mainly, look, transfer marks here. Here he is. Has got him as a 22-year-old tick for Chelsea, right-footed, main position, left-sided winger. Of course, right, we've got Madueke, Neto. It really is the left-sided player. Transfer marks got him at 70 million euros. What's that? 60 million quid, 59 million quid. Fabrizio Romano keeps saying Chelsea are going to spend important money on a striker and this kind of winger. Now, would PSG sell Barcola? Well, look, it says his contract, there's contract problems here, but his contract expires in 2028, so he's got some years left on his deal, but I wonder if it's a money thing. Yeah, because let me just quickly pull up the story. Right, here's the story here, okay. Get French Football News is citing, or, whatever, getting the story from L'Equipe. He's hesitant to sign a new deal. L'Equipe understands. He's got some years left, 2028, but for some reason, they're speaking about a new deal. I'm wondering, obviously it's money. I'm going to speak about money in a moment, but I think probably it's Désiré Doué. I think it's being main man. And listen, écoute, mon frère, mon gars, mon ami, if you want to go somewhere where you can be the main man, there's Cole Palmer, but he's not going to be taken up. Mate, Cole Palmer's a left-footed, right-sided attacker. Yeah, like right pocket, right winger. You don't have to worry about him. That left side, ooh, mama. Mudryk looks like could be banned from football. Jadon Sancho, for me, could be a decent second choice, but there is a glaring hole. And Fabrizio Romano keeps saying important money. If he could be available for anywhere near what transfer market is saying, 58 million quid would be a steal. But if Chelsea are indeed, because we've got money to spend, in the market for an important money right footer, Bradley Barcola, look nay further, mon frère, because Chelsea should be the place for you. Now, would we go for him? I don't know. Many Chelsea fans are saying we don't sign these big profile players, but we do, bro. Like, we will spend a lot of money on footballers. If there's one thing this ownership has shown consistently is they spend a lot of money, and not only do they spend a lot of money, they keep finding ways to bend the rules so they can continue to spend even more money. Now, okay, you'll be thinking, well, Jan, he's a PSG player. He's going to be on £2 million a day. We got a salary cap. And yes, you'll be right to express those concerns. Yeah. Although, like I said, PSG is different now. It's they're trying to be a bit more young players, team players, not Galactico silly salaries. And I'm just going to cite a really dumb source. This is an AI overview on Google, suggesting a weekly salary of 126,000 euros a week. So in money that I understand, yeah, in pounds, 126 euros is less than 110k a week. So I think Caicedo is on 180k a week. Obviously, we've got salary people like Sterling is on free. Sterling's current wages are 3 times the amount. If we are to believe, thought exercise, theoretical, almost certainly incorrect. But if we are to believe this AI overview, Sterling earns 3 times the amount that Bradley Barcola earns at PSG. Yeah, Sterling at Chelsea. Of course, we want to get rid of Sterling and his wages. We want to get rid of Nkunku and his 200k a week wages. I think Reece James is on 200 or just over, but he's like the exception that we allow. To be honest, I'm happy with players earning a lot of money. And they probably can if we are in the Champions League and they're meeting certain metrics. So their incentive-based wage stuff goes up, yeah. So, if Chelsea say to Bradley Barcola, and this is this video is me speculating. I'm not reacting to a story. I react to stories every day. This is just me having some Yan time, yeah. If they went to Bradley Barcola, look, bro, you could be the main guy at Chelsea. Everyone's young like you. We'll pull out the old PowerPoint that seems to convince all the young talents to come to Chelsea. Come to Chelsea, mate. Cole Palmer, Esteval, Willian, he's on the other side. Don't worry about him. They're all left-footers. They're all left-footers, right-siders. You can be part of this. You know, win the Champions League with PSG. Come and experience the best league in the world. None of this winning this league every season in freaking Farmers League with PSG. You know, allow that, bruv. Come to Chelsea. Do something special. You can use this as part of the pitch, Chelsea, by the way. And look, if he wants a lot of money, he deserves a lot of money. He's in the France team, whatever. Just give him what maximum. Give him the Caicedo money, 180k a week, which would be significant, plus the incentives. Do it, bro. And you'll be thinking, we're about to look at his stats. For those of you who said, Jan, why are you so gassed about this guy? Yeah, like, what, Wagwan? Why? Chill the F out. I'll show you. I mean, you've seen him tear up in the Champions League and stuff, I'm sure, but this is his X value, yeah? He is a one-to-one explorer, which is an Enzo Maresca profiled winger. As you can see, left side. We want a left-sided winger. He can play on the right as well, but we want someone to open up that left side and tear. I'm sure you've been glaring at this performance chart. Maxed out, baby! Yes, he plays for PSG in the French League. The French League has parallels to the Premier League, by the way. Not in quality, but in style. Yes, everything you want. Dribbling, shooting, assisting, passing, which is very important for Maresca's team. Bro is maxed out. Let's blow your mind a little bit further, shall we? And look at his per 90s. I mean, his polar charts off the chain. Amazing dribbling, amazing offense, value added to the attack, amazing non-penalty XG. Right. Per 90, he's in the top 4% for wide attackers for expected goals. For non-penalty, he's in the top 3%. For non-penalty per shot, his value of shots, he's in the top 2% of wingers in Europe, bro. Yeah? And this is obviously, you know, it's just good at shooting. The top 2 in terms of profiling of his style is Ousmane Dembele and then him. Both pretty freaking good. And this is in Europe. This isn't Liga. This is ex-carry, sorry. But you can look at ex-offensive value added. Yeah, he's in the top 3, bro. And he's behind Ryan, Cherki, and Dembele. And obviously everyone will be talking about Cherki. He's a really good opportunity. He's ahead of Kvaratskhelia and he's ahead of Doué. I mean, come on. Progression. Look at this. 99% expected threat. 99 percentile. Top 1%. Chance creation. Very, very strong. Expected value added. Like, he's insane, bro. He's like, his stats are insane. And, you know, France, Champions League, Ligue 1. It's a thought experiment. But if we are, for example, to go in, you know, we were linked with some kiddie from Real Betis, like a teenage winger. Jesus Rodriguez or something, and I was like, I'll have a look at him, he might have a few goals, and he's played like a few minutes this season. He's just a teenager with a high ceiling. Nah, miss me with that. I'm all for signing the potential kids, because I do think it's actually quite clever. There's an element of intelligence about it. I endorse it. But If you can have Romano swinging his freaking so-and-so about saying, probably been fed by Chelsea, let's be real, saying, yeah, Chelsea are going to spend important money on a striker and winger. Bro, if Barcola, mon frère, quel joueur, if he's available, my giddy aunt, you go get him. Sorry, I just paused to drink my coffee. That is good coffee. Right, we've got a game to Moz. Oh yeah, let me know what you think about Barcola. We got a game to Moz. We're playing the mighty Ipswich United, who have one win at home in the Premier League, courtesy of those sweet, sweet boys in blue, handing out charitable donations to the needy. Of course, that is Chelsea. Now, their last away game, of course, they're playing at Stamford Bridge now. We lost 2-0 at their gaff. Liam Delap beat the F out of us. This is their last away game, yeah? Away to Bournemouth, good team. Liam Delap, of course, scored again. The winner, in fact. And they won 2-1 away at Bournemouth, which actually did us a favour in, like, European race. Dominant stats from Bournemouth. But 2 shots on target from Ipswich, 2 goals from their clinical young man, Liam Delap. This is how they lined up. So maybe, I think we could expect something similar. There's a couple of players they're missing, although I think Delap will be available. A real notable thing these days is they've got Palmer in goal over what's his name? Muric from City, who was really awful. He was moving like Rob Sanchez in terms of errors. And they have been better, and they will be buoyed because they have beaten Chelsea 2-0 this season, which of course is nothing short of harrowing. So, but look, we win this game and hopefully win it well. And I hope we win this game. I hope we win it well. And we're back in business. We can develop some momentum for the run-in, which is so important, guys. So happy, in the words of Guardiola. But how are we going to do it? Well, I'm going to build a lineup with you. All right, mate. So here we go. I'm going to use footbin.com, which is the platform that I like to use for building lineups, because why not? You know, now in goal, it's going to be the safe pair of hands of Rob Sanchez. Of course, when I say safe pair of hands, I am joking. He is the kind of hands... I'm not going to make a crude joke. Right, Rob Sanchez to start in goal. Now, this is actually tough because we've rested certain players. We've rotated certain players. I'm going to go with the bankers, yeah? So, let's... Jackson will start up top as a striker. And Caicedo, fully rested, Moi Caicedo, after a week, will be playing central midfielder. Similarly, Enzo Fernandez. I'm running out of bankers here, boys. There. Kukukukureya will play at left back. No diggity, no doubt. And it's starting to get tricky. Gusto's been naff recently. Oh, this is tough, bro. Palmer. Oh, yeah. Oh, je ne regrette rien. Who's going to play, bro? I do think... I'm just trying to think. Are we going to... Yeah, so Palmer. We're going to move this to a... we're going to move this to a 4-2-3-1 in just a moment. Or because he's going to be a kind of right pocket, isn't he? Well, you know, he's going to be like operating there. I do think that. So, and I think Noni Madueke has to start on the right wing. People might thought it might have been Neto, who's been fully rested, but you come off a couple of goals, you start up there, dude. Which actually makes me think it's tempting to start Sancho because them two look like they knew exactly what they were doing to each other. Don't clip that. And Neto, I don't know if Neto has because the obvious thing, bro, would be like, yeah, you play Neto out of position. He's fully rested. Neto did well as a false 9. I mean, this ain't gonna be popular, but I'm gonna say Sancho purely because of the understanding, even for 45 minutes he had with Noni Madueke in terms of making runs. Noni's our biggest goal-scoring threat. Maybe in the front line at the moment, bro. And I include Jackson. Jackson really helps the attack for different reasons. But if the biggest goal threat is Noni at the moment, he has a good relationship with Palmer and understanding. Palmer has a good relationship with Jackson. But if there is a relationship with Sancho there to make those balls to the far post for Nani to run into, then yeah, give Sancho 45 minutes. And if he's not doing anything and he's not linking up with Nani, hook the guy at half time. And, and that won't necessarily be bad for his confidence because he played all midweek. It'll be like, we'll give you 45 minutes, man, no matter what. Do you know what I mean? And if he's told that pre-kickoff, it won't hurt his feelings. Be like, yeah, man, you get 45 minutes, cook with Nani. If not, Neto's coming on. Deal with it, fam. All right, we're getting there. So, Reece James... Oh, bro, this is tough. This is tough. Well, he played left back. I'm gonna look. This ain't gonna happen. But I'm choosing to do this. I'm playing Reece James over Gusto. Gusto, we know Maresca loves Gusto. He plays in one of the pockets. But it could be like, yeah, I'm just gonna put Reece James in. This is more a desired thing for me. Although Reece has played a lot of football. He's 2 consecutive starts. He could be rested. And we could even see Trevoh Chalobah play here, actually. And then see like a Tosin and a Colwill. But I'm going to go with James. At right centre-back, I'm going to go with Chalobah. And I'm going to go with Colwill to complete my lineup. My desired lineup. I think 90% of this will be correct. And a little sprinkle of Yannick desired effect. I mean, that's... a team at home that should beat Ipswich Town. Is that controversial, me saying? I would argue not, my dear, sweet, and hopefully loving friends. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to go for a big Chelsea win. Not that big, though, because we're not that good. I'm going to go 3-1, and I would love that. And I think I deserve, in the words of Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me know what you think, guys. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below about the Bradley Barcola thought experiment, about the preview of the match, all of it. Leave all your thoughts. Oh, just keep pressing the widget. If you keep pressing it, more people will like and subscribe. That's how it works, right? Yeah, man. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you back. Keep it locked to this channel. Do check out the second channel for content additionnel, other teams I cover every single ruddy day as well, mate. So go show some sweet... there's a link in the description to the second channel. I've spoken enough. Peace.